My God, aquí sí me la comí.
Look, no, yo siempre me lo estoy comiendo. You're setting me up, Leila. It's like alley-oops.
En Colombia, you know, somos mucho más.
Sí, cómo no. Asesina. Colombian, boy. That's an interesting country. No, it is. They're very, very sharp. You gotta be careful. If I had a Colombian woman every time I worked a record, imagínate. I wouldn't be in the record business no more. I'd be through the roof. Straight. Now check this out. Let's see. What was the question again? Most important, the record that got me. Okay.
No. Coincidentally, you're most proud.
Coincidentally, the biggest record of my life has been "Give Me Everything." Not only #1 in the United States, but #1 all around the world. "Give Me Everything" is the record that I'm most proud of. I'm gonna tell you why. Not because it was #1 all around the world and none of that. Gracias a Dios, pero because I got a chance to show the world how I took my life from negative to positive. So when you start off a record like that and you say, me not working hard, yeah, right, picture that with a Kodak. A matter of fact, go to Times Square, take a picture of me with a Kodak. That's showing our struggle. That's showing why my parents were immigrants and came to this country looking for freedom, for opportunity. Those little lines right there, and then when I tell you I took my life from a negative to a positive, I just want y'all to know that. I use those lines as motivational, they inspire, and I let everybody know exactly what I mean by it. That's why it's so important to me. Because when I was younger, and my mother, if she could take me to school, some days she could, some days she couldn't, she would play a tape for me, and it would go, oh no, that's it. But she played a tape for me that was probably the most important part of my life. I just didn't even know it. But it was by Anthony Robbins. And Anthony Robbins is someone that's always motivating. So the tape was always about motivation. At the time, I didn't want to hear it. And if I went to go touch the radio, she'd be like, ¿Tú pagas este carro? No, entonces no me toca radio. So as it became subliminal. I started liking Anthony Robbins. I started understanding that failure is the mother of all success. I started understanding it's okay to lose. It's okay to fall. That's the only way you win. You know, I'm listening to this guy and he's constantly telling me, oye, no te preocupes, everything's going to be all right. Miss the shot, you're going to make the next one. So you took this and you applied it to the music business because you have a lot of artists who are afraid to put out records, who are afraid to step out of their category, and that's why they'll say, Pit, what kind of music do you do? Is it crunk? Is it reggaeton? Is it hip-hop? Is it dance? No, it's music. And now it's global music. That's it. There's no category to it. Because once you give yourself a category, I feel, because during like the reggaeton movement, everybody was like, no, porque el género, y el género, y el género, y el género. Without knowing, you're limiting yourself to el género. You know? Instead of saying, no, porque la música, la música, la música, la música. And I study all that. I watched all that. And it's helped a lot of the growth. But that you guys see, it comes, that record to me, why it's so important to me. And when I perform it, I mean, every night that I perform it to me is, you know, I get the chills. De todo un poco.